is a monster matchup, Jude Beckham.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall...
So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the versatile Oscar Mingueza is a player that's been catching the eye. Educated in all of the principles of Catalan football since a very young age. And it's no surprise to see his calmness on the ball, his courage in wanting the ball. Always very intelligent as well with his ability to...
Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Marcos Alonso, aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cuts out the pass. Knocks it out wide. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Rodrigo. And here's Bellingham. He's on it. Can he get away? Bellingham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Clipped into space. Now who's going to be first to this? Goes down, but nothing given. Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Brilliantly cut out. Zaragoza. And they can counter here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Valverde. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. A real chance! They score!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zaragoza. Oscar Mingueza. Iago Aspas. Oscar Mingueza. Could be danger here. Oh, such a clever touch. So who's he picking out? Has crossed into the middle. It's Rodrigo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo turns and goes back. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Mingueza, gently done. Eder Militao gets good distance on it. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's found him in space. Vinicius Junior concedes a free kick for that. Valverde. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodrigo. Played out wide. Vinicius Junior. Valverde goes for a shot! A terrific save from the keeper.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's really well cleared. He is just caressing the ball. Out to the right. Plays it across. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Bellingham. Zaragoza. Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, the clearance is short. Chance! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Alexander-Arnold has created one goal already. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. Zaragoza. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps in the back.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Over to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a goal kick. Chouameni, Eder Militao, forwards and with intent. Bellingham is onto it in a flash. Throw it. Really well manoeuvred. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been won straight back. Mingueza chooses to go cross-field. Marcos Alonso. Forward it goes. That's put paid to a promising move. Alexander-Arnold. Zaragoza. Played in. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And it's Mingueza. Mingueza carries the ball down the right. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Valverde. Rudiger shifted upfield. That's a clever-looking ball. Well, they could break here, and he's found a way past. Aspas. Vinicius Junior, forwards and with intent. And here's Bellingham. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. No way through, so back it comes. Marcos Alonso. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Rodrigo picks one through, and he's there to get it away. Chouameni have it back and can go again. Moved on forwards, and he's there to clear it. make any further progress now. Now he's wondering who wants it. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Shot a goal! Marcos Alonso. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
So, what can they make of this? Rodrigo, played out towards the right wing. Mbappe! Oh, good spread. Cross in. And that has been cleared. Marcos Alonso, aim forwards. Caresses it through. And that could set him on his way. Lovely bit of skill. Mbappe do have a chance to counter here. Played out to the right. Now it's Rodrigo, and he's managed to get free. Out to the right. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's claimed by the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Iago Aspas tries making a foray down the right. Zaragoza. Oscar Mingueza. Very nicely done. Chance to play it in. Iago Aspas. That's aimed into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Tries to get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. That's good play. Marcos Alonso. Hit into the middle. Courtois claims it, and the danger passes. And it's played forward. Act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the game.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they won a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Bellingham. And the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Marcos Alonso. Played towards the other side. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, easy pickings there. Iago Aspas. He's in plenty of space here. Zaragoza. Looking here to chip it through. He's free, and the shot! Valverde getting this one clear. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso, gently done. The message is clear, none shall pass. Can he spark a counter here? Played out to the right. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. No, he's overshot the green. Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso, forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Valverde shifted upfield. Lobbed in behind. Radu claims comfortable. Zaragoza, oh, good spread. Now it's Aspas. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Marcos Alonso, who's short. Looking to break at pace. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Picks it up out wide. It's a loose ball. Valverde. That's tidy. Bellingham being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso played over towards the opposite flank. Iago Aspas looking for options. Time to deliver. That is a brilliant interception. Tchouaméni built as the single goal between the sides. And it's played forward. And it's Bellingham. That has been cut short. Aspas. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's no flag.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Takes a shot! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Spread out to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Zaragoza. Out to the right. Aspas. Lovely feet. Calmly anticipates. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Out to the left it goes. Zaragoza. Marcos Alonso. Bellingham. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Eder Militao. Aim forwards. Oscar Mingueza. And it's Aspas. Zaragoza. Iago Aspas. Oscar Mingueza. Zaragoza. Over to the left. Now it's Servi. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Marcos Alonso with the short one. Shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Moved on forwards. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Valverde. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Really well manoeuvred. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's found support out wide. Corner. Wonderful save by Radu. Iago Aspas. Servi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that's nice. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo made out to the left flank. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out. Marcos Alonso shifted upfield. Seravi. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Eder Militao aimed forwards. Zaragoza played through into space. Moved on forwards. Could move up a gear here. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. Oh, nice touch. Vinicius Junior. Radu gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Marcos Alonso. Long ball upfield. Looks to the other side. Now it's Aspas. In with the challenge. Liga. Made back to the goalkeeper. Tchouaméni. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Rudiger, gently done. And he shoots! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Rudiger. Bellingham looks to get on the end of this. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task to do.
Vinicius Junior. Well, played right into his path. Mbappe! Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the shot! Wonderful save by Radu! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Down on the touchline, it seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That has been knocked clear. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Iago Aspas. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's played forward. Eder Militao makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold forwards and with intent. Marcos Alonso. Moved on forwards. Chance here to counter.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice physical challenge. Tries a deft little ball. Marcos Alonso. And he goes cross-field. And it's Aspas. Aspas. Showing good feet. Crossed into the middle. This could be their final throw of the dice. And they've got rid. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold. And in the end, we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.